Hello and welcome to this video on collocations with have. Collocations are combinations of words which frequently occur together. A collocation is made up of two or more words that are commonly used together in English. Think of collocations as words that usually go together. There are 7 types of collocations. The first is adverb plus adjective. These collocations relate to how you describe something in particular. Adjective and noun. To describe something using collocations is to describe it in a way that is most often seen in English. Noun and noun. Again, these nouns are the ones placed together most often to form a collocation. Noun and verb. When attributing a verb to a noun, some phrases are just more often combined than others, so this forms a collocation because we become used to seeing the words combined. Verb and noun. This is just the combination above, but the verb first and the noun second. Verb and adverb. A collocation made up of verb and adverb is a collocation that describes how something was done again. Verb plus adjective. Adjectives and verb can have a particular collocation to convey a specific meaning. Verbs plus preposition expressions. This is slightly more complicated, but it's just the way of expressing how something was done. So let's begin with the collocations have. The first is have a baby. She's soon going to have a baby. Have a backache or headache. I can't concentrate well when I have a backache or headache. Have a bad temper. He gave such a bad-tempered and thoroughly unconstructive speech. Have a bath. My cat loves to have a bath in the bathtub. Have a birthday. I drove all the way from California to North Valley to have a birthday dinner with my friends. Have a bite. My friend bought one of the sandwiches and she let me have a bite that was very tasty. Have a break. He went on a holiday to the beach to have a break from hectic work schedule. Have a business trip. I have an upcoming business trip to London next week. Have a busy day. We have a busy day ahead of us. Have a goal. It's important to have a goal in life. Write down your dreams which you want to achieve in life. Have a chance. Depending on your holiday package, you will have a chance to meet and learn about its history. Have a chat. Let's have a chat with our friends abroad. Have a cold. You may have a cold if you don't wear your jacket. Have a competition. This month, 2 neighboring schools will have a competition of athletics. Have a confrontation, which is conflict. Jim reluctantly decides to move back after his friends have a confrontation. Have a conversation. We need to sit together and have a conversation to resolve the issue. Have a cup of tea or coffee. Let's go to the cafe and have a cup of tea or coffee. Have a dance. Would you like to have a dance with me? Have a day off. She's planning to have a day off tomorrow to meet her grandparents. Have a discussion. I will have a discussion with my manager to implement future strategies. Have a dispute. We need to avoid having a dispute with our neighbors. Have a doubt. I have a doubt in one of the case studies and need to discuss with my mentor. Have a dream. I had a dream last night that I was riding a horse. Have a drill. I need to have a drill near my cabinet drawers. Have a drink. Sarah and her friends were looking for a spot to have a drink along with the dinner. Have a feeling. I have a feeling the delivery driver is unable to find our address, so our pizza is still riding in his bike. Have a fight. The children were playing and soon have a fight with each other. Have a game. My brother and I have a game which we bought from Harrods. Have a glass of wine. You can either have a glass of wine or a cup of coffee. Have a go. I would definitely recommend this restaurant to anyone looking to have a go at their buffet. Have a good time. We'll surely have a good time together at the resort. Have a good or nice day. Both of you have a good nice day today. Have a great weekend. We wish you a great weekend ahead. Have a haircut. It's 10 weeks now you didn't have a haircut. Have a hard time. Katie really had a hard time last month struggling with her grades. Have a holiday. We are hoping to have a holiday next week. Have a haircut. It's 10 weeks now you didn't have a haircut. Have a hard time. Katie really had a hard time last month struggling with her grades. Have a jacuzzi. The locker rooms each have a jacuzzi, sauna, and steam room. Have a jog. I'm thinking to have a jog tomorrow morning. Have a laugh. It's nice, cozy place if we want to just sit and have a laugh without being bored. Have a lecture. I have a lecture ending at 2 p.m. and then I'm free to chat. Have a lesson. I really admire stories that have a lesson to share within the author's writing. Have a limp. Walk with difficulty. I feel pity for my friend who has a limp. Have a lisp, which is speech problem. I give a speech therapy to the student who has lisp. Have a look. You may have a look at the new range of clothing and accessories. Have a massage. If you feel stressed out, you can have a massage from the therapist. Have a meal. We all can have a meal at the college campus. Have a meeting. We are having a meeting in the conference room at 1 p.m. today. Have a moment. You can always recognize an intense story if you have a moment of sadness when it's over. Have a nap. The baby is having a nap now after playing for a few hours. Have a nightmare. Sometimes I have a nightmare and I get up surprisingly. Have a party. Let's have a party this coming Saturday and invite all our old friends. Have a passion for. All of the instructors have a passion for learning and growing. Have a plan. It simply requires you have a plan in place to cover certain subjects during the school year and specific goals you plan to reach. Have a quarrel. James did have a quarrel with someone at the store. Have a relationship. I suggest to have a relationship with someone whom you trust and adore. Have a rest. It's weekend again, so let's have a rest and watch TV and listen to music. Have a ride. The kids love to have a ride on the merry-go-round. Have a run. I think some of other popular authors may have a run for their money now. Have a safe journey. Have a safe journey, guys. Have a salad or sandwich. Would you like to have a salad or sandwich? Have a scrub. The baby will have a scrub in the morning. Have a shave. I'll just have a shave before we leave for the get-together. Have a shower. Will you have a shower in the gym after exercise? Have a snack. Let's have a snack at the nearest cafe and order some fruits and stick of celery. Have a snooze. I'm going to have a snooze after lunch. Have a stretch. Today I'll have a stretch at work as one of the team members is on leave. Have a stroke. She had a stroke and was unable to walk. Have a swim. Could you watch my clothes while I have a swim? Have a talk. If the general manager agrees to have a talk with us, we shall meet up next week. Have a taste. If you have a taste for adventure, take a dive with the sharks or the dolphins. Have a temperature. A sick person may also have a temperature. Have a think. Have a think over the weekend and tell me what you've decided. Have a touch. These old buildings have a touch of luxury and class. Have a try. Do you want to have a try on my bicycle? Have a walk. Let's have a walk in the courtyard. Have a wash. Perhaps you'd like to have a wash before the guests arrive. Have a wish. Many people have a wish to take the world tour after retirement. Have a word. We need to have a word with the management to finalize the deal. Have a workout. Let's have a workout together at the gym. Have access to. They have access to up-to-date information through computer database. Have an accident. You'll have an accident if you carry on driving like that. Have an appointment. I have an appointment with the doctor in 15 minutes. Have an argument. You've only heard one side of the story. It takes two to have an argument. Have an effect. This loan may have an effect either on your credit score or credit ranking. Have an energy bar. Why don't you have an energy bar and you'll feel better? Have an event. Make sure you have an event in hand before you decline another one. Have an exam. I have an exam next week. I must hit the books now. Have an excuse. Coffee drinker, have an excuse at last. Have an experience. I have an experience working with the team. Have an ice cream. Would you like to have an ice cream with me? Have an idea. As soon as you have an idea, get it down on paper so you don't forget it. Have an interview. I have an interview for the position at the university next week. Have an opportunity. The parties will then have an opportunity to attend the hearing and make present representations before the court makes a final decision. Have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Let's have a breakfast, lunch, dinner at this newly opened Mexican restaurant. Have difficulty. Teenagers often have difficulty expressing themselves. Have faith. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. Have food. The festival will have discounts on food and crafts, games for children along with music. Have fun. Kids can have fun and learn about music at the same time. Have no fear. And Jesus said to Simon, have no fear. From this time forward you'll be the fisher of men. Have patience. You must have patience to wait for the right opportunity to come. Have self-esteem. You need to have self-esteem and always think about your strengths. Have skills. They have skills and qualities which make them highly valuable. Have some sugar or milk. Would you like to have some sugar or milk in the tea? Have something to eat. Let's go indoors and have something to eat. Have sympathy. We need to have sympathy with the underprivileged children. Have success. I shall pray that you have success in life. Have the chance. As a sales administrator, I'm very lucky to have a chance to communicate with clients who are willing to buy or sell properties. Have time. We still have some time to prepare for the meeting. Have work. The majority of foreign nationals employed here have work permits. Thank you for watching this video. Keep watching more English grammar videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.